Corpbiz.
Hi friends, my name is Srishti Pandey and in this video I will discuss about process to get CE certification for medical devices. CE marking refers to a sign of product quality granted by a notified certification body. Medical device manufacturer must secure CE certification to sell their products in European market. CE is an abbreviated term for Conformity European, which means European conformity. It acts as a proof that the given product complies with the underlying EU standards for quality. The CE signifies that the manufacturer has fulfilled applicable legal requirements that vouch for product quality. In this video, we will discuss the process to get CE certification for medical devices. Most medical devices makers must underpin their quality management system authenticated by the independent notified body NB by securing CE marking. A notified body is an EU recognized agency that can perform the assessment of conformity concerning medical devices in view of underlying regulatory standards. Once the manufacturer successfully undergoes the auditing requirements, declared conformity, and affixes CE marking, their products became eligible to be sold across the European market. Let's see process to secure CE certification for medical devices. Securing CE certification for medical devices is a complicated process that involves delegate paperwork, assessment, and so on. However, if you choose to abide by the following process, things will become easier for you. The first step would be identify product classification and perform an assessment. The first step to be ascertain the product classification, it is important to figure out what type of regulation encompass your device. Primarily, the following regulations are in force that govern the supply chain of medical devices. Medical Device Regulation MDR 1017/745. In Vitro Diagnostic Regulation IVD 2017/746. As per European regulation, the applicant must refer to Annexure 8 of the Medical Device Regulation to ascertain the product classification based on its risk profile. Classification criteria have been formulated by considering the invasiveness of the device and its intended use. A provided decision tree leverages 22 brief rules that will help you with the product classification based on the risk threshold. Once done, you will be able to know the product regulation for your product. Second would be underpin a quality management system, that is QMS. Underpinning a comprehensive QMS is a fundamental requirement for securing CE certification for medical devices. The QMS standards formulated by the European Commission are identical to those of the FDA, and most medical devices manufacturers rely on ISO 13485 for that purpose. Quality management system entails a long list of policies and procedures that provide for holistic development of entire process and risk reduction. QMS takes every individual into account which contributes to the production and quality of medical devices and encourages them to abide by the rules, predetermined process, and corrective measures. MDR has proposed 12 important requirements that constitute the QMS. A strategy relating to regulatory compliance, including process for conformity assessment and device modification, identification and evaluation of safety and performance prerequisites, risk management, resource management, clinical evaluation, product realization, verification of unique device identity assignments, creation and administration of PMS post market surveillance system, communication with authorities, EU recognized notified bodies and other stakeholders, process for nearly fatal incidents, provisioning the corrective and preventive actions and vetting of effectiveness, process concerning monitoring and probing output, data analysis, and product improvement. There is no compulsion in MDR for medical device manufacturer to adopt ISO 13485, but it is only legitimate standard preferred by EU for standardization of critical processes. ISO 13485 makes risk assessment and process tracking super easy. Step 3 would be create a technical file to fulfill EU MDR norms. Post knowing product classification and implementing a quality management system, the next step would be to subject your device to European Commission regulation to meet the conformity requirement. For most medical devices, you must go through the norms cited under the medical device regulation, ensuring that your device is considered fit across different grounds, such as appropriateness for the intended use, labeling, safety, packaging, effect of storage, and transportation. Annexure 1 of technical document entails the general safety and requirements concerning the utilization of CE marking or CE certification for medical devices. If your medical device falls under the risk classes 1, 2A or 2B, you have to prepare a technical file that encloses details concerning the device conformity and confirm the adherence to the essential requirements. In nutshell, the technical file should enclose the following information without fail: product description and specification, details concerning manufacturing, risk management file, design verification report, validation test report, clinical evaluation, labeling, the requisite information for devising and producing a technical file must enclose in your QMS. It should be within reach of concerned staff members. For class 3 device, a design dossier should be prepared and it must enclose data from the technical file and the design process concerning the medical devices. Step 4 would be let the notified body perform an audit for conformity check. Once you are assured of the product classification, underpin a QMS and prepared a technical document, the next step is to let the notified body perform an audit. It's very important to note that class 1 devices are free from any auditing requirements from a notified body. A notified body is a competent agency acknowledged by the European Commission. These agencies have the right to perform audit of medical device makers irrespective of their sizes or structure. Step 5 would be prepare a declaration of conformity of the medical device. The successful audit will lead to the grant of approval for usage of CE marking or CE certification for medical devices and ISO certificate that confirms your QMS is fully compliant. The last step is to prepare the declaration of conformity, a legal document that affirms that all medical devices adhere to essential requirements of EU MDR and other applicable norms. Post this, you will eligible to affix the CE marked on your medical devices. Recent changes made under EU MDR concerning CE marking. Overall, the process for securing CE marking cited in MDR 107/745 is more or less same as the preceding process from MDD, but some significant changes have come to light that is worth your attention. First, addition of new devices. The MDR entails some medical devices that are yet to be deemed fit for medical use but adhere to the same risk that is prevalent with device falling under the new regulation. This change has been prominent with items like dental filling material, contact lenses, and breast implants. Second, focus on PMS, that is post market surveillance. The new MDR requires medical device companies to put emphasis on the post market surveillance, which involves gathering and evaluating data concerning medical devices to determine their effectiveness and safety. Third, new traceability requirement. Medical device manufacturers should affix device and product numbers on the devices they manufactured for commercial purposes. This will help trace the product in the supply chain. In the end, I would like to say that we know that dealing with medical device directives to qualify for CE marking or CE certification for medical device is an uphill task for many clients. There are tons of requirements that need to be fulfilled before making products eligible for European markets. We allow our clients to clearly understand the underlying legalities and also help them to secure the CE certification for medical devices with zero hiccups. Thank you. That's it in this video. For more videos, like and subscribe our channel.